Hello, thank you for watching. Here we have a specialised TriCross Sport, which is a cross come gravel bike, drop down bar gravel bike. This one is a 57 centimetre, which is just over 22 inch, so it's a large frame. Comes with an aluminium frame with carbon forks, and the frame and forks on these offer much more tyre clearance than a traditional road bike. And you can fit wider, gnarlier tyres if you want to than is fitted here. It comes with a set of Schwalbe Marathon tyres, which are 32C wide. The tread on these tyres is more suitable for road or hard pack riding. You can do some light gravel, but as I say, the frame and forks will accept a more grippier tyre should you decide to. It's obviously a used bike, so there are marks, but as it's gloss black paint, then they're easy to touch up with a bit of gloss black paint, and in fact the previous owner has done just that. But I'll show you as we walk around the bike the components, and also the frame, forks, and where there is any paint or anything that has been touched up. It is there's no cracks, there's no dents or anything like that, and there's loads of life left in this machine. So let's start at the front. You've got alloy wheels, which have got eyeletted rims for the spokes for strength. Then we've got the carbon forks. These are specialised FACT carbon forks, which have got this insert in them, which is designed to take a little bit of the shock. They're not suspension, but they just help with the ride, but they're still nice and rigid. You've got a set of cantilever brakes, which afford quite good clearance, tyre clearance, and as you can see in the forks themselves, loads of clearance there for wider tyres should you need to. Some of the brake bolts, chrome brake bolts, have got a little bit of surface corrosion, which is pretty normal for these things. You've got the gear and brake levers, so that's brakes, changing up the gears there, changing down the gears. Got a small little lever there as well. So you don't need to take your hands off the bars to change gear. And you've also got the additional brake levers up on the bars as well, a pair of those. Okay, let's go to the forks themselves. As I say, this side absolutely is perfect. I think there's one little mark just there, it's only cosmetic, probably come off with a bit of T-cut. Along the frame, there's a small mark there, which has had a bit of touch-up paint. There's some very fine little marks, as you'd expect on a used bike. Some of this will probably just clean up with a bit of T-cut. We'll have a go before it gets sold. Down the seat tube, and then the down tube. So I mean, it's a presentable bike. From a distance, it looks really, really nice. Up close, there's a few marks, but as I say, that's going to happen. This sort of bike. On the back, again, cantilever brakes, loads of clearance in the stays there, and also at the bottom here, so you can put a much more grippy gravel tyre on if you wanted to. Sprockets at the back here, we've got a Shimano 105 rear Derailleur. Comes with platform pedals, but obviously if you've got clipless pedals, they will fit as well, and up to the saddle. So let's just swing the bike around the other side, so you can see the paintwork, etc. on there. So again, start with the forks. They're very nice condition, no damage or anything, no marks. Along the front, small little mark just there in the decal, and then down the seat tube, around the bottom bracket area. It's all good, as I say, there's no dents, cracks or anything. In fact, this side of the bike is marginally better than the other, I think. One or two small marks which have been touched up here, and then up the seat stays. So there we are, there's a specialised TriCross. It's a good adaptable bike. You can use it for commuting, you can use it for road riding, you can use it for gravel riding, which is after all what they're really for, sort of cross and gravel riding, light off-road riding. They're not a mountain bike by any means, but hard pack gravel, So if you're riding on bridleways, canal tow paths, footways, obviously keep an eye on pedestrians and things, walkers. But yeah, you can go off the beaten track on these rather than just staying on the roads. So if you're interested in the bike, if you go to our website, recyclewight.com, it's actually re-cyclewight.com. More details about this and our other bikes. Keep around 100 bikes in stock at any one time. They're all been checked over by our mechanics, and we know the provenance of all the bikes. All cycles, without exception, that we buy, we go to people's houses to buy. We will never let them bring the bikes to us. We never meet in a third-party place, car parks, boot sales, anything like that. We always go to their houses, and we always satisfy ourselves as to the provenance of the bikes, so you don't have that to worry about. And we also check numbers against registers as well. We ship anywhere in the UK. We send them via Parcel Force, fully tracked and packaged very well. You will need to refit the front wheel, pedals, saddle and the handlebar, but the handlebars, you don't need to redo the gear levers, brake levers or anything. They just fit straight onto the stem with 4 bolts. Full instructions are given, and as I say, the bikes are fully checked over before they go. Okay, thank you for watching.